Hey, what's up guys, this is Francisco Reacts with another One Piece reaction, and this time I'm gonna be reacting to One Piece chapter 1136 guys, in 3, 2, 1, wait for it guys, let's get into the title of the chapter guys. The title is The Country That Awaits the Sun Man. The cover story title is Untitled Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 22, a mysterious hidden base in Udan, man. And then you see this mysterious hidden base in Udan. You see this Onigashima figurehead, man. Hold'em is being led to this mysterious hidden base in Udan prison, man. Because in the last cover story, Otama was the one that actually defeated Hold'em, man, and now he's being brought to this mysterious hidden base, man, with the Onigashima figurehead, man. Interesting, we have never seen this in the arc, man, in Wano Country arc. We have never seen this side of Udan before, this hidden base. Very interesting is it has an Onigashima figurehead, man. We know the Beast Pirates has been ruling Wano for over 20 years, man. So it could be what Kaido brought to Wano. You see where I'm coming from? First page, guys. It's so tasty. This mousse reminds me of dinosaur meat. They're quite tricky to catch. As ferocious as they are, delicious. No task is too great if it's for one's savior. I appreciate it, Hatsruden Stanson. Digagag. Glad you like it. It's rare for humans to make it all the way to the Sun Realm. Most confuse the underworld for Elbaf proper and flee before they find their way up here. So most that come to Elbaf confuse the underworld for Elbaf, so they don't even make it to the top where the Sun Realm is. Very interesting. So most get lost in the underworld. Listen up. The mighty Ors was a warrior, legendary, even to you giants there, Ors, man. Remember Thriller Bark, the zombie Ors, and of course Marineford Ors Jr., man. He tower over any of you 3 times over, and guess who finally finished him? That's right, it's flipping Usopp, man. It is me, man. Whoa, way to go, Captain Usopp. Wow, your skin really is blue. You should see Fishman Island. There's as many skin tones as there are fish in the sea, man. It's true, man. The variety of skin tones, man, in Fishman Island, man. The different fish you get there, man. I've always wanted to see a mermaid. No shame in that. They're a sight to behold. Mermaid Cove is more exciting than heaven itself. Remember what happened in Fishman Island? Who lost all of flipping his body's worth of blood, man? All the 5 liters of blood. Sanji, man, over mermaids. My man was flying in the air the way he was losing blood, man. That said, my heart soars just as much when I see you giant ladies. Oh, Sanji-kun, you're so silly. It's so cute. The giant ladies are fawning over Sanji here. Woohoo! Beauties everywhere. I look. I'm getting buried in babes, man. There, man, the Sanji of old, man. Man, fawning over babes. And what are you? Who, me? I can answer with my own blues. My what the heck am I? Diddy, yeah. I guess it's a big wide world out there. Let's toast to it. I'm surprised so many giants have never gone out to sea. Yeah, I kind of assumed they were all pirates. Yeah, her. Namitaso, I want to apologize to you and this other straw hat about before. But the way he says it is because he has a big lip, man. The way Luffy was apologizing to Nami, how he absolutely messed up his face, man. That's the way this guy is apologizing to the Straw Hats here. To Nami, of course. He ain't gonna be forgiven that easily. But beating a proper apology out of him was the least we could do. Gertasos' sadistic side really makes my heart flutter. Don't sweat it. It's not like anyone died. Although that's only cause Usopp stopped me. Because Usopp stopped Zoro. Ah, come on, Zoro. Don't lie, man. You could have cut this guy down, man. If you didn't, I would have been... It would have been your head, man. Damn, man. Man, this guy is probably pissing his pants right now, man. Look at the eye, man. He is frightened, man. A lot of laughter going on here, man. Rodo. Yeah. Don't tell me you picked a fight without checking their current bounties. You never stood a chance. Yes, destroyed bounties. Remember after Fishman Island. Not Fishman Island, what am I talking about? After flipping Agate. What are the new bounties? We haven't seen that chapter yet. I cannot wait for that chapter revealing their latest bounties after Agate. Don't hold back next time, Gertaso. She's so harsh. I can't get enough. Come on, everyone. Born here on Elbaf shares the same dream to become the next sun god and rule the flipping world. So becoming the sun god is actually something you can achieve without consuming the Nika fruit, right? Because these guys have been going on about becoming the sun god, and you heard a few sun gods here and there, man, outside of Luffy, man. So the sun god is in relation to being worshipped, right? To rule a country. And it has nothing to do with liberating the world, right? What Luffy has is liberating the world, man. He has the power of liberation. He is not so much of a ruler, he's a liberator. What these guys are talking about is being rulers and not liberating. So there are two types of sun god. A sun god that liberates and a sun god that rules, man. Very interesting. Sun god? Are you kidding me? The sun god isn't a ruler. Exactly what I just said, man. That's right. He's the god of liberation there. So there must be two sun gods then. One that liberates and one that rules. More like destruction. You're wrong. Everyone knows he was the god of laughter. It's getting rowdy. What's this about a god? The sacred Harley texts have been passed down for generations in Elbaf. The legends are written in an archaic language, so there have been countless interpretations. No one can say for sure which translation is accurate, and this is the result. According to the Harley text, the world has already been destroyed twice before, and the name of sun god Nika is invoked after each instance. Nika? Wait a minute, guys. Let's read this again. No one can say for sure which translation is accurate, and this is the result. According to the Harley text, the world has already been destroyed twice before, and the name of sun god Nika is invoked after each instance. And then Luffy replies with Nika. So the world has been destroyed twice before because of sun god Nika. Hold on, they're talking about sun god Nika. We know sun god Nika and not just sun god, because if it were just sun god, then it could have been a ruler, right? But we know sun god Nika is not a ruler, he's a liberator. So they must be talking about Luffy then. Oh my god, then they must be talking about Luffy. Because there's only one sun god Nika. There can be many sun gods, but there's only one that holds the power of Nika. Hold on, guys. Then they must be talking about Luffy. When they're talking about the god of destruction, man. But we know Luffy doesn't destroy. He liberates with laughter. What? Hold on. There we go. The shot we saw in the silhouetted Wano, remember? When it first got explained. Sun god Nika with the flipping sword and shield. Who can say if he was the world's savior? Or the great destroyer who brought it crashing down? All we know for sure is that he heralds great change. That's why the rulers of the day always tend to fear Nika's return. Nika? So why the hell would they fear Nika's return if he is the god of liberation and not destruction? You want to tell me that sun god is not just a liberator, he's a destroyer as well? Hold on. I'm going to talk about something that happened at Fishman Island. What's the prophecy of Charlie, guys? What she said about Luffy? That's the guy Bonnie mentioned. Yes, the sun god has become a symbol. Someone. The hopeless and the desperate turn to for salvation. They say Nika is adorned by white clouds, with white hair and white clothes to boot, and is said to have a contagious booming laugh. No wonder everyone's been saying I look similar. But I'm sure he's got nothing to do with me. What does the old man mean here? No wonder everyone's been saying I look similar. But I'm sure it's got nothing to do with me. Is it because of the white hair, the white clothes, right? But isn't that because of his age, man? And nothing to do with sun god Nika, right? Why would they think they look like Luffy, man? In the Nika form. Interesting, man. Next page, guys. Don't be so dismissive, straw hat. You'd understand if you were born on Elbaf. We all look up to Nika, not to depend Rado, but he wasn't lying about us all sharing the same dream. Loki was the same. I believe his motive for World's murder was his attempt to follow in Nika's footsteps. Nothing can justify what he did, Elder. Exactly, man. What Loki did, man, trying to follow in the footsteps of Elbaf. He went the wrong way about it. He murdered so many people, man. He became a mass murderer, man. And that is not what Nika stands for. Nika stands for liberating, for liberation with a laughter, and not murdering for fun, man. Loki. So he's a good guy. No way in hell, man. There we go. Because of what he did, man. I understand their response, man. He's not a good guy for what he did, man. Let me tell you guys, how he went about following in the footsteps of sun god Nika was the wrong way, man. he became a murderer, man. The moment he became a murderer, that is when he stopped following in Nika's footsteps. Let me tell you that, guys. So I understand the response of the Albert Giants here, man. I understand that. He's not a good guy at all, man. He has already showed his sinister side. He's already showed it. He is the accursed prince. There was a prophecy before Loki was born that foretold that King Harold would be slain by his son. So it was a prophecy like Charlie did to Luffy, man. So everything came about a prophecy, so it was destined to happen for Loki to slay his own father. It was always destined. Oh my God, that fears what Charlie said about Luffy so much more. If that prophecy come to pass, then Luffy is gonna be destined to destroy the world. Then it will mean that Sun God Nika is a destroyer. If Charlie's prophecy comes to light. Then shortly after his birth, the royal steed, the horse of fortune, died. That was the same year that Linlin murdered the legendary hero Juro, man. There, the giant that she murdered, Big Mom murdered when she was only 5 years old. And the tragedies kept coming. A year after, the queen herself passed on. Oh my God, talking about bad omen after bad omen. After that prophecy. It all happened after the prophecy, guys. The princeling would go on to use his natural strength to make the realm of the dead his own personal playground. He killed many of those ferocious beasts and tamed the rest. He even released a few into the villages. And that was all by the age of 10, man. Good Lord. He was an arsonist. Loki's mischief endangered countless lives. He had the authority of a prince and a malicious personality. He caused hell wherever the king wasn't looking. Oh my God, man. Then finally, what could have been worse than that? Loki was a monster at the age of only 10 years old, man. At only 10 years old. He has done atrocious things, man. Because of the prophecy, man. In that very castle, Loki killed King Harold, the greatest monarch Elbaf has ever knew, man. A splendid wise man who tried to connect with the outside world to get people to see beyond Elbaf's feared reputation as a land of warriors. Lord Gerald was stabbed trying to stop Loki. My helmet saved me in the end. It didn't save anything. Exactly, still went through though. What are you talking about? It didn't save anything. That sword still went through your helmet. Loki's reign of terror finally came to an end 6 years ago. He was running amok at sea when a red-haired captured him. Shanks really came here. Yeah, in fact, he was just here earlier. I'm not sure where he went off to though. Oh, wait a minute. So the grudge he holds against Shanks is because Shanks brought him in. That's why he's in prison, because Shanks caught him. Oh, so the beef he has is with Shaggy. Is with flipping Shaggy and not Shanks. Wait a minute. It's with both actually, man. Because there was a history that happened between Shaggy and Loki. But he hates Shanks for what Shanks did. And that was bring him in to be captured, man. Village outskirts. I thought you were acting weirdly on edge earlier. That explains it. You realize he's a reviled king, slayer, right? Everything he told you was obviously just a lie. He said he knew where Sangs was. Do you have any idea how badly I want to see him again? Yes, I've heard about it 1,000 times. Sounds to me like he was using that to trick you. He haven't. I'm just guessing based on his reputation. I'm telling you everything I know. That includes Red Hair's current whereabouts. If that was really a lie, I'm gonna send him flying. Next page. If you're sneaking off to do what I think you are, did you seriously expect to find your way there without me? Listen up, Luffy. We'll get the key. But if he pulls anything funny, we'll have to take care of him. Got it? Thanks. Don't forget I'm your number 1 slave and Sans is number 2. Defufu. Strong girls really get my blood pumping. He's been struck by lightning literally. But why is this guy here? He's my new slave. I'm truly blessed. Namitaso, isn't it neat now we're both navigators? Don't ever try to get close to me again. Yes, ma'am. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, there. I thought it was the end of the chapter, guys. It feels wrong for the guest of honor to bail so early. She. Don't worry, I brought some meat. Have you tried this moose? They're all in a drunken stupor now. They're probably can't remember what they're celebrating. Say, if all the treasure in the castle suddenly disappeared, would that be a problem, Rodo? My vision is awful, so I'm sure I wouldn't even notice. You had this in mind since the beginning, don't you, Nami? Didn't you, Nami? Your eyes. There, Nami is seeing berries again, man. She can only see money, man. Nami is lost again. Dogahaha. So that's what it is. That is what is. Realm of the dead. Dogahaha. If I understood you correctly, then I'm afraid I'll have to step back and refuse your offer. I'm sure it's an honor to be invited to join your noble knights. But that would make you celestial dragons, right? Do you really expect anyone on the planet to willingly become scum like you? Do we have any intel? All the informants we sent to Elbeth reported a giant crow heading for them before their transmissions got cut off. Their weakness is beyond belief. There he is, man. Saggy, man. He looks just like flippin' Sangs, man. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that is flippin' Sangs. Man, they look so flippin' similar, man. I'm done just standing by and listening. This is the definition of impotence. I won't let it stand. Don't be hasty. Ganko. There, Ganko, man. God's Knight Ganko. It's a flippin' woman, man. It's a woman. I thought it was a flipping dude, man. Arrgh. There, a monstrosity of a wolf, man. One of Elbear's wolves. There it is. Goodness. Dogga ha ha. Eat 'em up, wolf. Hey, stay back if you want to keep breathing. Man, listen to that, dudes. Listen to that. What the fuck is that? Grr. Huh? Hey, wolf. What the fuck? Did my woman, did my girl just use a flipper bandages as an arrow? She's using her bandages, guys, as a flipping arrow. What the fuck? Oh my God. What kind of an ability is that? Oh my God in heaven. Look at that. That arrow went straight through the flipping. Oh my God. She's strangling the wolf, man. With the bandages, man. Like if, why is it an arrow though? It's a flipping arrow though. Wolf! If we were to spare him, would you change your mind then? Grrr! Wolf is still growling. So that's how you operate, huh? Well, if that was your offer, I'd accept my friend's fate and wish him peace in death, man. There we go. Do you think my man is going to accept your offer? Loki is sadistic, man. He killed his own father. He don't care if a flipping wolf dies. He don't care about that. He's not gonna join you. It's okay to grieve and rage, but a warrior never kicks and screams in the face of death, man. Damn, man. I'll swallow all my fury and use it to fuel me when I reduce this world to rubble, man. To flipping rubble. There, the defiance of Loki, man. You got your answer, man. There's your flipping answer. My God, Loki is standing strong, man. Like the devil is. My God. Loki just said, I don't give a flip about a wolf. You can kill the wolf, but I'm not gonna join your sides. I'm not gonna join those filthy, disgusting celestial dragons, man. If I join the celestial dragons now, they gonna prove themselves right, that they were right all along. And he's not gonna give the celestial dragons that satisfaction of being right. He's not gonna give them that satisfaction. Not Loki, man. Not flipping Loki. Loki's standing his ground, man. That's it, man. I cannot believe I'm siding with Loki here, man. Wait a minute. What Loki said in this page, man, alone, man, tells me that Loki's against the world government. He is against the world government. What he did was prophesied. Him killing his father had to happen because of a prophecy. And speaking of a prophecy, this is what I wanted to talk about in the review, guys. Remember what happened at Fishman Island, the prophecy of Sarli, the mermaid. Remember what she prophesied over Luffy? Yes, the Sea Kings, the voice of all things, prophesied that Joy Boy would return. That was their prophecy. That was the voice of all things prophesying that Joy Boy was gonna come, that Joy Boy would return, and Joy Boy is here through Luffy. But what Sarli prophesied is that Luffy is going to be the reason for the world's destruction. And what we got in this flipping chapter is just that. Was the sun god a destroyer as much as he were a liberator? Just think about that, guys. Was the sun god Nika both a liberator and a destroyer at the same time? Because what happened in this chapter brings it back to the prophecy of Charlie, and it just so happened that Loki did what he did based off of a prophecy as well, man. So those two things, when it comes to a prophecy being spoken on individuals and it coming to pass, man, we saw what happened with Loki. His prophecy came to pass. He wasn't meant to kill his father, but because the prophecy said that he should kill his father, he killed his father because of the prophecy. So Luffy is destined to destroy the world. For Charlie's prophecy to come to pass, Luffy has to do what she said in the prophecy. See, Luffy has to destroy the world. Oh my God. This is crazy, man. Just taking those two things alone and putting it together, it makes perfect sense, man. It absolutely makes perfect sense. The sun god is both a liberator and a destroyer at the same time. Just think about that for a second, guys. Just think about it, man. And it would come back to the prophecy of Charlie, guys. And it would come back to that prophecy Charlie made on Luffy, man. When she saw Luffy standing amongst the flames, man, of the world burning around him. Oh my God. So the sun god Nika is gonna be the destruction of the world. But I find it hard to believe just because of the nature of Luffy's devil fruit and how cartoonish it is, man. How he's constantly laughing, the contagious laughter. How can someone like that be the end of the world, though? How can someone that is constantly laughing be the demise of the world? Oh my God, in the highest heaven, man. This chapter alone, guys, was based off of what happened at Fishman Island, guys. It all comes back full circle to that prophecy Charlie made on Luffy, guys. It comes back full circle. This is crazy now that I come to think about it, man. Because I have kind of forgotten about the prophecy that Charlie made on Luffy, but that chapter brought it back almost immediately. It all came flushing back, man. It came flooding back into my head. Then to say to me that, wait a minute, this is what Charlie prophesied. This is the prophecy of Charlie that these guys are talking about. Indirectly, they are talking about the prophecy Charlie made on Luffy. That Luffy is gonna become a destroyer. Oh my Lord, man. But yeah, man, guys. This chapter kind of cleared it out for me where Loki's allegiance lie, guys. It's not with the world government, guys. I don't know if it's with us, guys. It's somewhere in the middle, guys. Somewhere in the middle is where Loki's loyalty lies, guys. Let me tell you that much. He don't give a rat's ass about the world government and those filthy celestial dragons. He don't care. He don't flipping care about them, man. Good riddance for those flippers, man. Did they really think abusing a flipping animal would change someone's mind like that? Someone as sinister, as sadistic as Loki is. Them doing that, guys, just tells me how flipping uninformed they are, man. Of who they deal with? Who are they dealing with here, man? They're dealing with someone that killed their own parent. And it's being someone that is being despised by their own home country, by their own homeland, guys. You cannot trust someone like that. Someone like that takes pleasure in seeing someone or something die, guys. Loki is so used to death, man, that what the hell were they expecting? What were they expecting Loki was to say? Of course that was the flipping response they were gonna get. Rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. And thus Flipper, man. Thus Flipper. Ganko, man. What kind of an ability is that? Using bandages that is coming off of your arm, shooting it up into the air, strangling this wolf, man. That arrow, man, looks like the flipping arrow. Remember, the Reverie flashback, man. We got Ansabo, man, and King Cobra, man. Imusama has a flipping ability, man, with an arrow attached to the end. It looked like that. This is what it looked like, man, with the arrow attached to it, man. It looked just like this, man. Why would there be an arrow at the end? You see where I'm coming from? That is something else, man. Let me tell you that, man. Never seen an ability like that, man. That is kind of a flipping sick-ass ability, man. To be able to use flipping ropes like that, man. But yeah, man. A very interesting chapter, guys. A very interesting chapter, man. That chapter makes my head spin around and around to get a clue of what could happen next, man. But yeah, man. All I know is that the prophecy of Charlie will come to pass, guys. It will come to pass. Loki's prophecy came to pass. So Luffy's prophecy is gonna come to pass as well. Luffy's prophecy that Charlie made on him is gonna come to pass. Mark my words. Mark my flipping words, man. It's gonna come to pass. And with that being said, man, guys, I'm gonna leave the link to my channel in the description box below, guys. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, go to my description box below, guys, and subscribe to my channel from there, guys. And I'll see you in the next reaction video. Goodbye, guys.